I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Harakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. This is Makazar from the Trinidad camp. Just want to do the edification for the elect's sake. Alright, so I'm going to do this video based off a dream that I just had. And I can't remember the whole thing, but basically what the dream was about is that many Akim, from this camp were together, and one of the Akim was saying that it just came over the news that basically martial law was gonna be implemented, and they said that anybody who was speaking against the government, they're gonna come for them. But if you wasn't speaking against the government, then they're gonna leave you. And really and truly, that is something that we actually do. Alright, we actually do that. We actually go out and speak against the government. The scriptures say to prophesy against her. So for sure, they're gonna come for us because we are thorn in their side. We are a problem to them. Alright, so I just want to read a little bit from this article here and then bring out a few scriptures. This is it says on March 13, 2008, there was a secret closed-door meeting of the United States House of Representatives in Washington. During the last 182 years in the history of the United States, this is only the 6th time a secret meeting has been held by the House, even though representatives are sworn to secrecy by the House rules. I believe this is 17 XVII, the 17. Some of the members were so shocked, horrified, furious, and concerned about the future of America by what was revealed to them inside the secret meeting that they have started to leak this information to independent news agency and around the world. Alright, so I will stop there. So basically what was spoken of in the meeting was things that gonna come to America. One of it was martial law. One of the other things that was also, that the FEMA about is this red list, blue list, and yellow list. Now, believe it or not, according to this red list, we own that red list. We're the first candidates for that red list. Alright? So for the brothers who now coming into this truth, guess what? When you sign the contract to be in this truth, you actually sign a contract, blood in, blood out. It have no other way to come out of this but death. Alright? Reason being, if you leave this truth, the Most High gonna kill you. And being in this truth, you could die for the sake of the Lord. So you have to count the cost and prepare your mind to go the full 100. It says we are all on a red or blue list somewhere. It says those on the red list will be woken at 4 a.m. and taken to the camps and probably killed. Red list people, and these people are the enemies of the New World Order. They are the leaders of patriot groups, outspoken ministers, outspoken talk show hosts, community leaders, and even probably net leaders. These people will be dragged out of their homes at 4 a.m. and will be taken to FEMA detention centers and killed. This will be taking place approximately 2 weeks before martial law is enforced. So I'll stop there. So now we're saying that they're coming to take us in the wee hours of the morning. Because why? Because you're sleeping. Now, there's nothing new. They actually did this before. Alright? And they show that, guess what? There's no new thing under the sun, and it's gonna happen again. So I want to go to the scriptures now. This is Luke chapter 22, verse 52. Then Yahushua said unto the chief priests, the captains of the temple, and the elders which were come to him, be ye come out as against a thief with swords and staves? When I was daily with you in the temple, ye stretched forth no hands against me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness. So no, where Yahweh Shai said, hey, I was always in front here preaching. You know, I said nothing that was heresy as against the scripture. And you didn't come to take me then. But now you're coming to take me in the wee hours of the morning, in darkness, so that no one will see. And that is the same thing what the police gonna do to us. They're gonna come for us in the wee hours of the morning. Alright? Because why? Because they want to get rid of that thorn. Because we will cause, in their sense, uprisings. We are rebels to their society. And just like they did to Yahweh Shai, they're gonna do to us. They're gonna come for us during them hours to take us to put us to death. And some of us will be put to death. Yahweh Shai was put to death. Alright? This is Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. So yeah, Yahweh Shai forewarned, he's saying, hey, you're going to go into concentration camps, and you're going to be tried. Some of us going to be put to death. Alright, but we have to be faithful. We have to be Caleb. Alright, we can't forsake Yahweh Shai. We have to die for this if that is the case. Because they're going to come for us in the early mornings, just like what they did to Yahweh Shai. Alright, some of us will be taken. Some of us might escape through the Spirit of the Most High. Some of us will be put to death. Alright? So we have to prepare our mind for anything. Alright? We are the last stress. So this thing gonna start to get heated. Alright? That is why brothers getting all these dreams about destruction coming. Because it coming. Alright? But the Lord just forewarning his ministers. Alright? This is the last precept here. This is Revelation chapter 6 verse 9. It says, when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Yahweh, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Alright, so some of us are going to be put to death. Verse 11, and white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said, because the reason why these men receive white robes, because it said what they washed their blood washed their garments in the blood of the Lamb, and what they held fast to the faith unto the end. Alright, even in death they held fast. So we had to do the same. And it was said unto them that they should rest for yet a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. Alright, so some of us are going to be put to death, as the scripture says. And it have proof all over the internet showing that, guess what, the government looking to implement martial law. And they're going to put us to death. They're actually going to put us to death during that event of martial law. So we had to start to prepare our mind for Jacob's trouble, because it's coming. Alright, there's not just going out preaching white man is the devil. Alright, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the house of Israel, and that is it. Alright, because when you read the scriptures, that wasn't just it for the apostles. Alright, they were put to death. And our hour is soon approaching, and they're gonna come for us. So we had to be, the scriptures say, be always in prayer. So we had to pray always that the Most High strengthen us, that we could be able to endure in that day. Alright? Endurance and faith and hope. Because that is the things that actually gonna keep us. Faith in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the Hopeland Sincere elect. This is Makazar saying Shalom.